Today let's do a chapter featuring Bokuto. So as children, you're hanging out at Bokuto's place when he says this way, this way. Listen, you better keep this a secret from my dad and the others. If they knew we kids have lighters, they'll be so mad. But you're here today, and I have a bucket, so it should be fine. You ask him what for, and he says fireworks. Hold on tight to it. So you guys light the sparkler fireworks, and he says it's so pretty. I like these kind of fireworks. I like the big ones at the festival too, but you can see these ones better up close. But these sparklers burn so fast, you don't really get to watch them, you know? So I thought maybe. You start laughing at him, and he says, what are you laughing about? And here I was going out of my way to, you know what, forget it. I don't care anymore. You guys get to the last firework, and he says, oh, here, you can do it. You ask him if he's sure, and he says, don't worry about it. Like this, well, when the firework lights reflect off you, they sparkle, and I really like it. That's kind of embarrassing to say. Hey, next year, and the year after that, and the year after that one, let's keep setting off fireworks together. Promise? So you're older now, and you're at a firework festival with Bokuto. He says, amazing, it's so lively. We still have time until the fireworks start. What do you want to eat? You tell him he looks like he's having too much fun, and he says, I can't help it. It's been a long time since we've been to a firework festival. But then he smells something good, and he says, oh, meat. That looks delicious, and he wanders off. You try to chase him, but your geta breaks, and you lose him in the crowd. But then a voice says, oh, there you are. Bokuto says, geez, I thought you disappeared. What's wrong? You show him your shoes, and he says, yeesh, they snapped? You can't walk like this. He turns his back towards you, and he says, get on. You hesitate, and he says, what are you being courteous for? Let's find somewhere quiet to watch the fireworks. So he carries you, and he says, you're surprisingly soft. You smack him, and he says, ow, it can't be helped. I am still a guy after all. So the fireworks start, and he says, oh, it's starting. You apologize for making him come all the way here, and he says it's not your fault. You insist on apologizing, and he says, then next year, we'll have our revenge. Then he gives you a kiss.